So I'm gonna give you a little update. I gotta get down on my knees and turn a switch. Let it run a little bit, and I do have some hot water. So I got it kind of fixed. So this gets really, really hot. Hey, it's better than nothing, right? So in the spring, we're gonna get everything fixed, but I did get a little bit of hot water. So it makes a huge difference. So I have to let it run a little bit. Add some of my homemade soap. And I can wash my dishes. How cool is that? I know everyone. It's the little things in life that become big things, right? But I was just so excited when I figured out that I could fix it partly. Now I'm sure the pipe has a major leak in it. That's why I don't have any pressure like I should. But I will never get pressure like a modern home would because I don't have pressurized water in that sense. But I can wash with hot water now. Woohoo! It's a good Christmas, isn't it? So I thought I'd share with you just a little excitement in Tessie's world today. You know, it is really important to wash your dishes with hot water. And I've always had to boil my water. Boil it and boil it and boil it. But this is great. So what I do is when I'm finished, I will turn the hot water off. I would turn it off because, like I said, there are leaks. I don't see the leaks, but they must be there because I don't have much hot water. And sometimes I get a little more hot water than others. So I'm not sure how that is because right now, hot water I've ever seen. So this is actually amazing right at the moment. This is actually amazing. Not sure why I'm getting so much of it now. So we do heat our water. We have hot water in the bathroom. The shower has hot water. We heat our hot water with oil. So we have an old oil furnace that we're gonna rip out and we're gonna put in probably a different kind of water heater. But we're gonna use up the oil that's in the tank already. But look at this hot water, like this is more than I've ever had. That's crazy, because this is my cold water, which is flowing really good for some reason. All right, everyone, I want to give you that little bit of update, and I'll show you what else I'm working on today. Who knows what it's going to be. Now, if I can just keep myself from getting too messy. Oh, messy Tessie is what I am. But you know what? I always clean up after my messes, and that's what's important, right? It's not important how much mess you make, it's how you clean it up. And I always clean up after my own messes. How many of you are ready for the new year? I know I am. How many of you are hoping the new year is better than last year? Tell you. You know, I try not to focus on all the bad that happened this year. I try to focus on what I learned from it. I can tell you, I learned a lot. Every year I have a word. I really don't do New Year's resolutions or anything like that. I'm not big on stuff like that. But every year I have a word, and I'm not sure what my word is going to be. It's the word for the year. Some years I had the word prepare. Other years I had the word joy. I think I had peace one year. I don't know. So what is a word? Well, a word is like a resolution, and what you do is you try to live by that word. I have a lot of mercy, so I could use mercy, but I don't know. So we'll have to figure that out by the time it comes to the new year. I feel like December is going really, really fast. I hope the rest of the winter goes fast because I'm not a big winter person. I like being outside, and of course I don't like a lot of the heat. Oh! Oh my word, I almost forgot to tell you guys. Oh my word. So I guess on Facebook there's a place called Marketplace. I've never bought or sold anything like that. But I totally forgot to tell you guys, my son-in-law and my daughter found us a nice air conditioner. It was $118, and we bought it, and he put it in and installed it. So for the first time, I think in my life, well, maybe not in my life, I think I had air conditioning at my other homes, but for the last 10 years, first time I can have air conditioning. Woohoo! I've gone big time, people, big time. Last year was really hard on me not having air conditioning. It was just with my age and just a lot of things. And so while I'm not going to use it a whole lot, it is going to be nice because I have so much extra work here at home. And then when it's 100 degrees in the house, you know, living in a mobile home, you know, it's metal, everything is metal. And so it's a nightmare. But yes, I have air conditioning. And yes, we bought it. And yes, my son-in-law installed it for us. People. Oh, goodness. It's pretty sad when you have to clarify everything in your life, right? I've gotten used to that. It's so funny because I'm used to YouTube now when I talk. It's like when I talk to other people, I find myself talking a little different because I gotta explain everything so much more because some people are real quick to jump to conclusions. Oh, it's all good though, right? It's all fun and exciting. So we got hot water, we have air conditioning. I mean, can life get any better? You know, that marketplace is pretty neat. I mean, I don't know much about it, but the air conditioner, I don't know how old it was, but it looked new. And because it's towards the end of the season, I assume that, you know, nobody else was too quick to buy it. That's what you gotta do. You gotta buy things out of season because then you can really save money. Well, everyone, I did all this talking and I got my work done. So thank you guys for listening. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fill this up with hot water and clean soap. And then this hot water will last me for, you know, odds and ends, things that I'm working on. I'm gonna take this all out in the canning garage. It's pretty cold out there these days. And I guess I'll say goodbye to all of you. This then turned into a 10-minute video. Surprise. I know, I love to talk. My family's all that way, except for my hubby. He's a little more quiet. He's more reserved, but when you get him going, he can talk too, depending on the topic and the subject. I'm still trying to get him to come on YouTube a little more, but he says, Tessie, he'd rather jump out of a helicopter. Imagine that. He said he would rather jump out, parachute out of a helicopter than get on a YouTube video. Oh my goodness. I guess what's easy for some people is really difficult for others. Well, everyone, see you guys. Bye, everybody, and we'll see you guys real soon. Probably another 48 hours. Don't want to have too much of Tessie, you know. Bye, everybody. Mwah! So back here is in my in-wall unit air conditioner. Pretty neat. We got rid of our pellet stove because it was so smoky. It actually was affecting my lungs. So we no longer heat with wood right now. But there it is. So I'm really excited. So we heat our house with 2 of these infrared heaters. Now I bet you're saying, well, that's really expensive, Tessie. Actually not. We price comparisoned our pellet stove and the pellets that we were buying. And with these, and actually these are about the same price, if not a little bit cheaper. We would like to get a wood stove and have our own wood here, probably coming next year. But we got rid of the pellet stove. It was really, really bad. It was so smoky and it had such a mess to it that the pellets, at times, they seemed like they were made with something synthetic. It almost was, I don't know how to explain it, but the pellet stove, some of the pellets were made from a cabinet manufacturer, and it almost seemed like they had glaze on them. I don't know. They went through the process of being safe, but I don't know. It just put a black smoke. It was just horrible. So we're gonna use these for now. We used these last year as well. And my coughing stopped. I'm not coughing as much. And it just seems like it's a cleaner heat for us right now. We're thinking about getting propane heat too. We're not sure about that as well. So we're gonna be checking out different things. But I want to share with you, back in that corner is my air conditioner. I want to take this time to say thank you so much for watching my videos. It really means a lot to me. It's because of all of you I'm able to make videos like these.